Good morning and welcome to a very cold, very frosty December the 31st edition of the Diabetic Walker. Just out for a short local walk today. Just trying out a new bit of kit that I got for Christmas. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket. And like I say, this is literally just taking it out of the box, watched a couple of YouTube videos and brought it out. So this is the first time I've used it. So I've just come to a small nature reserve which is right on my doorstep. This is Pear Tree Nature Reserve. Now this whole area, about 3 years ago, was burnt down. It was when we had a really long hot summer. Everything was dry. Not sure if it was accidental or whether it was arson, but the whole area here was completely burnt to the ground. There's a railway line just over to my left here, and that was closed for the evening until they could get the fire under control. Obviously it runs right alongside this nature reserve here. As you can see now, everything has grown back. Amazing how nature bounces back so easily. As you can also see, everything is white today, covered in frost. There's a really thick fog actually, and it's cold. My hands are freezing. So the first thing I've noticed about the DJI Osmo Pocket is that it is incredibly small, incredibly light. The gimbal that I normally use, which is also a DJI, can get really quite heavy when you're carrying it around. This one, incredibly light, like I say. I can just turn it off, stick it in my pocket, rather than having to carry it around for the whole walk. So I've had a little walk around the nature park. I'm leaving that behind now. Like I say, it's so foggy today. You normally get some quite nice views over the water there and towards St Mary's Stadium, home of Southampton football. So I'm now walking down towards Walston. I think I might pop up onto the Itchen Bridge and see if the views are any better there. Okay, so making our way up the steps onto the Itchen Bridge. Rat just ran in front of me there. Not really holding out too much hope of getting any decent views up here, but we'll give it a go. Just check my sugar levels. They were 8.3. So I'm going to keep an eye on those as we keep walking up the bridge here. I did take 2 units of insulin this morning, which is my normal dose for breakfast. But I ate quite early, so the insulin would have already kicked in. And hopefully, fingers crossed, no hypos today. Yeah, it's looking very foggy, but I'm going to make it up to the top of the bridge and we'll see what it looks like from there. See you in a bit. So this side of the Itchen Bridge has recently been repaved, and apparently they've got new drainage, replaced the drainage system on the bridge. But the other side over there is still waiting to be done. This side took about 5 months, opened up again a few weeks ago. I've got rid of the paving slabs that were here since the bridge was built in 1977, and just replaced it with tarmac. It's got to be so much better, isn't it? The amount of paving slabs that must have been replaced on this bridge over the years, incredible. Okay, so here we are. This is the highest part of the bridge, and as you can see, the views are not really that great. We're looking back towards just over that direction. That was where we were. That's the Pear Tree Nature Reserve. Crossing over the river now. Just cross over the road here actually. Try not to get run over. Okay, so over this side you've got Ocean Village over this way. There is a marina, Ocean Village Marina, just over there. Obviously we can't see that from here. And over this way that's Woolston. That's changed a lot over the last few years. It used to be Vosper Thornycrofts in that direction. That's all been pulled down. That's all flats now. Still working on that. Been doing that for 6 or 7 years, I would imagine. Anyway, I wasn't going to go all the way over the bridge, but I've decided I'm going to go all the way over. Purely and simply because I need to go to the toilet. And my place of work is just on the other side of this bridge, so yeah, I'm going to go and use that convenience. Hopefully it's unlocked. Okay, so we've come down the other side of Itchen Bridge. We're now on the much older and much prettier, really, Central Bridge. Opened to the public in 1882. Excuse me. A few years ago, this had some work done on it. It was closed for a whole year. Again, they were doing waterproofing and resurfacing. And I actually work directly under this bridge. Just approaching it now. So, there we are. Zoom in on this. Haven't got used to the controls yet. Must be a way to do it. Anyhow, this is our offices at Southampton Butchers. I'm going to take you down to show you the depot now. Actually, just before we get down to the depot, just thought I'd show you this. More construction work going on here, although not at the moment. They're not back until the 5th of January. Lucky buggers. This is an electricity substation. This is being significantly extended. It's going to be 2 stories. Apparently there's going to be a pylon somewhere down here, and that's to supply more electricity basically to the docks, Southampton docks, which is just over in that direction. Why they couldn't have just put another substation there, who knows? It's a big docks. Okay, so here we are then. This is the shop I manage. Oh, here comes young Sam. Does he want to be filmed? I don't think so. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off here. Okay, so I've just popped into work. Had a quick cuppa. Didn't want to stay too long. Just to give you some kind of context, where we are now. Work is just back that way. We're just on the outskirts of Southampton city centre. Got Oxford Street over to my right there. There's a lot of nice pubs and restaurants over there. But I'm going to take you now down to Ocean Village. We're going to have a little look around there because obviously we couldn't see it from the bridge. And it is quite nice. Lots of boats. Let's go and have a look. So here we are then, this is Ocean Village Marina. Lots of smaller boats mixed amongst some massive boats here. I did manage to zoom in earlier, but I seem to have lost it now. Okay, let's move on a bit further around. So I'm just beginning to realise, I think I've probably come out on the worst day to do any filming, to try out this new DJI. It's still really foggy. What is it now? 10 o'clock. Thought you might have lifted a bit by now. If anything, it seems to be getting thicker. You can probably hear the foghorns going off on the water here. Just behind us there, just about make it out, is Itchen Bridge that we came over earlier. Across the river there, we're right opposite Woolston now. And the waterworks, I won't even bother trying to show you that, it's too far. But again, you can hear the foghorns going off there. Yeah, I'm nearly done here, I think. Just going to loop back round and call it a day, I think. Now this area of Ocean Village was marshlands up until about the early 80s, when they made it into there was a shopping complex back there which ran right alongside the marina. The actual building where the shopping complex was is still there, but I don't think there's any or many shops there. It was always a bit of a, didn't really take off, you know. It was one of those shopping centres that just didn't seem to last very long. But there are a few nice bars down there. You can sit, as I say, alongside the marina and enjoy a pint and something to eat. So anyhow, we're exiting Ocean Village now. As I say, just picked a really bad day for filming. But I just wanted to get out, get a bit of fresh air in my lungs, and just try out this DJI Osmo, of which I will probably do a review at some point, but not yet. I need to learn all the gadgets and whatnot on it. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be it. Only a short one, I know. And not my usual type of video, but just something a bit different. Hope you enjoyed it. I've been Lee, the Diabetic walker. Fucking it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Just something a little bit different. Just nice to get out, get a bit of fresh air in my lungs, and try out this DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Yeah, quite impressed with it so far. I will do a review on it, proper review, once I've got used to working it properly, because like I say, all I've done is taken it out of the box and started filming. So anyhow, you've seen some bits of Southampton that you wouldn't have seen before, maybe. Not my normal kind of video, but we'll be back out in the countryside soon. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I've been Lee, the Diabetic Walker. Catch you on the next one.